Hi guys, it's me, Indigo. Now, last night I decided I was going to test out my tent before I took it on holiday, so I literally spent the entire night in the Colman blackout. It was very cold last night, very cold. It was not too bad for me. I had my sleeping bag, a little blanket thermal thing, and I had a pillow and obviously this with some fluffy PJs underneath, because I don't handle cold well, so I was expecting it to be chilly, and I always plan for the worst because I know what I'm like. I don't like the cold. Yeah, but last night I could see like my breath, and when I checked it was like 7 degrees, I think. I don't know if that's cold, but it fucking felt cold. But funny enough, I was actually okay. I could hear my dad was camping over in his tent, which he was testing out the pop-up tent for me, and he said he was bloody freezing. I could hear him whinging, saying that his tent was wet. So my guess would be that his tent, he said it because it didn't rain last night. I was hoping it would rain, funny enough, so I could test if this tent was waterproof. But it didn't. But yeah, I mean I can see my breath. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very chilly this morning. Don't know what time it is. I know it's early. But yeah, it was a good night's sleep when I got to sleep. I had a little bit of, my tooth was niggling me a bit because not long been to the dentist. But apart from that, I slept really well. Like, really well. Probably better than sleeping in my own bed. I'm a happy camper, not a hardcore camper. I don't deal with cold too well, and you know, I obviously have a little blow-up mattress. But yeah, this is just pitched in my front garden, which you probably can see from another video I did. Condensation wise, this tent was pretty good. The only place where it really collected was on the front door, where it is mainly like plastic. Hang on, I'll change that. Somehow. Oh, bugger it, I'll do it this way. So, this door here, this is made of plastic, and a lot of condensation gathered on that. But yeah, that was it. I mean, obviously there's condensation above me, and on this bit here, but it didn't drip at all. It just sort of stayed in that area. But all this is a little wet, but this is the side I was sleeping on. That side's completely dry, along with that. I mean, I was the only one who slept in this last night, so if you had more people, then, you know, you probably get a lot more condensation. But I like to, yeah, it's cozy on my own if I have enough blankets. But yeah, so that's testing the Colman blackout free pop-up kind of tent of the festival collection. Considering what my father said, he said he was freezing his bollocks off all night because it wasn't that warm. But for me, I was okay. I was toasty. So where it states that it keeps you so many degrees warmer than your average tent. I believe it. Someone's walking past my tent. I'll take the dogs on the field. They cock their legs on my tent. I will not be happy. So yeah. So after testing the Colman blackout, I would say, I mean obviously I've not rain tested it yet. There's always time. I mean I could leave the tent up a little bit longer, but I'll work for the rest of the week. I can still hear people. But yeah, so after my first night in this tent, in freezing bloody conditions, and me not faring so bad, I'd give this 8 out of 10. That's what I'd give it. As for that pop-up tent that I got not so long ago, it didn't say it leaked through. It just said the condensation was terrible. Like, awful. It's basically, by the time he woke up, everything in the tent was piss wet through. So I'd say on a sunny day, use it as like a shelter or take it to the beach. I would not use that pop-up for camping unless it was like a last ditch emergency thing. But it is meant for warmer climates, and last night it did get pretty cold. But yeah, the condensation was bad. This tent was fine. I'm still completely dry. All my stuff was dry. Literally nothing was wet. So for the Colman blackout, it's a thumbs up from me. Definitely, if it's a little tent you want and you want to go camping somewhere, and yeah, I'd get it. It's a great little tent. Obviously, yeah, cold. It's not really built for like cold weather. I think it might be only like a, because it's polyester. I'd say this is more like a 1 to 2 season tent more than a 3. But it's not been so bad for how cold it's been. You know, obviously if you got the right stuff. So yeah. So if you like this video, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And when I go on holiday, I'll do more reviews on other tents. Bye.